Okay, so you want to land your dream job in tech, right? Let's face it, the job market today is a whole different beast than it used to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're not just competing with other people anymore. You're up against algorithms, massive databases of applicants, the whole digital maze.
Right.
Today, we're diving into RoleCatcher, a platform that claims to be able to help you crack the code.
Okay.
They've got career guides, AI-powered tools, even insights into how recruiters are using AI.
Uh-huh.
We're here to figure out if this is the secret weapon you need in your job hunting arsenal.
I like that.
Great.
Yeah, the secret weapon.
Okay.
I mean, what's interesting here is that RoleCatcher seems to be acknowledging something that's been a bit of a silent shift in the job market.
Okay.
The rise of AI in recruitment.
Yeah.
This isn't some futuristic fantasy anymore. It's happening right now. Companies are using algorithms to sift through resumes, predict who'd be a good fit for their company culture based on online profiles.
Mm-hmm.
All before a human even sees your application.
Yeah. It's almost like there's this invisible gatekeeper you have to get past, and most people don't even realize it's there,
Right.
which is where this role catcher thing comes in. They want to be the key to help you understand the gatekeeper's language, so to speak.
What's the point of having amazing skills and experience if you can't even get your resume in front of the right people?
Mm.
RoleCatcher is trying to demystify that process and give you a fighting chance.
You okay?
They break it down by specific roles, too.
Right.
And today we're taking a look at their guide for aspiring product development managers.
Now, who wouldn't want to be a product development manager? You get to be the brains behind the next big thing, take an idea from concept to reality.
Yeah, it sounds pretty glamorous.
Right.
If you put it that way.
This guide on RoleCatcher piqued my interest because it goes beyond just the exciting parts of the role.
All
You
right.
get into the nitty-gritty, the long hours, the constant pressure to innovate and adapt.
And that's crucial, right?
Yeah.
Because knowing yourself, your limits, and what you're willing to sign up for is just as important as having the right skill set.
Mm-hmm.
It's all well and good to dream of seeing your product launched to millions of users.
Yeah.
But can you handle the all-nighters, the ever-changing demands of the tech world?
Right.
This is where the dream job fantasy meets reality.
And that's what I appreciate about what RoleCatcher is doing here. They're not sugarcoating it. They even have a section in this guide specifically about identifying your deal breakers, those non-negotiables that would make you walk away from a job no matter how fancy the title.
Interesting.
That's huge because so many people end up in jobs they hate because they didn't think about those things beforehand.
Absolutely. Knowing what you don't want is just as important as knowing what you do want in a career.
Yeah.
So as we explore RoleCatcher's features today, I encourage you to think about those deal breakers, those things that would make you say, this isn't the right fit for me, even if it ticks all the other boxes.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Okay.
One of the first things that jumped out to me about RoleCatcher was how it handles the actual job search.
Okay.
Forget about juggling a million tabs, scrolling endlessly through different job boards. RoleCatcher lets you save jobs from all the major platforms, LinkedIn, Indeed, you name it,
Wow.
and brings them all into one centralized dashboard.
It's all about streamlining the process and eliminating those unnecessary headaches.
Right.
Think about how much time you waste just navigating different websites and application portals.
Oh, tell me about it.
By consolidating everything in one place, RoleCatcher frees up your mental energy to focus on what really matters.
Yeah.
Tailoring your application to each specific role.
And it's not just about saving you time, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
about making you smarter about how you present yourself.
Okay.
RoleCatcher has this AI-powered analysis tool that scans your resume
Uh-huh.
and tells you how well it aligns with the job description.
Okay.
It even goes a step further and can actually predict which version of your resume would score highest with applicant tracking systems.
Wow.
Those AI gatekeepers we were talking about earlier.
This is where things get really interesting because it highlights a crucial shift in job hunting.
Okay.
You're no longer just writing for a human audience.
Right.
You're writing for algorithms that are looking for specific keywords, skills, and patterns in your experience.
Right.
RoleCatcher gives you a glimpse into how those algorithms think,
Okay.
so you can tailor your resume accordingly.
It's like having a secret decoder ring for the job market.
I like it.
And to make things even easier, they have this browser plugin called RoleCatcher.capture.
Okay.
You literally just click it when you're on a job posting and boom,
Yeah.
it gets saved to your RoleCatcher dashboard with all the key details.
Right.
No more frantic copying and pasting or losing track of applications.
It's about taking the guesswork out of the process and replacing it with a more strategic approach.
Okay.
By organizing your job search and understanding how AI is being used,
Mhm.
you can make more informed decisions about which opportunities to pursue and how to best present your qualifications.
And speaking of presenting your qualifications, let's talk about the interview.
Okay, sure.
I don't know about you, but the thought of interviewing, especially in tech where things move a mile a minute,
Yeah.
used to make me sweat.
It's a common fear, and rightfully so.
Yeah,
The interview is often the make or break moment in the job search process.
for sure.
But what's great about RoleCatcher is that they've taken their AI expertise and applied it to interview prep as well.
Right. Their interview section is a game changer. They have this massive library of over 120,000 interview questions
Wow.
tailored to specific roles and skills, including those specific to product development managers.
And these aren't just generic questions you'd find on any interview prep website.
Right.
They're pulled from real interviews, often from the specific companies you might be interviewing with.
Oh, wow.
It's about giving you a realistic preview of what to expect,
Okay.
so you can walk into that room feeling prepared and confident.
It's like having a crystal ball for your interview.
Right.
But here's where it gets even cooler.
Okay.
You can actually record yourself answering these questions,
Uh-huh.
and their AI will analyze your delivery word choice, even your body language,
Oh.
and give you personalized feedback.
Think about it. How often do you get the chance to practice for a job interview in a realistic setting and receive constructive criticism before you're actually sitting across from a hiring manager?
Never.
Right.
I mean, unless you have a coach or something.
Exactly.
It's like having your own personal interview coach available 24/7 without the hefty price tag.
Yeah, exactly. And it takes away some of the scariness of it all, doesn't it?
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And the coolest part, remember how we were talking about the product development manager guide and those tricky questions they highlighted?
Uh-huh.
RoleCatcher lets you practice those specific questions tailored to your experience level.
Oh, wow.
You can walk into that interview feeling like you've already aced it in your head.
That's amazing.
Right.
Preparation is key in any aspect of life, but especially when it comes to navigating the competitive world of tech jobs.
Yeah.
RoleCatcher is providing you with the tools and insights you need to approach your job search strategically, confidently, and most importantly, authentically.
And that's what I keep coming back to, right? The authenticity piece.
Right.
With all this talk of algorithms and AI, it's easy to feel like you have to become some kind of robot to get noticed.
Yeah.
But RoleCatcher isn't about turning you into someone you're not. If anything, it's about helping you understand how to showcase your unique strengths and experiences in a way that resonates with both humans and algorithms.
Yeah, it's about working with the system, not against it.
Right.
Instead of fearing the rise of AI in recruitment,
Yeah.
RoleCatcher empowers you to understand it, leverage it to your advantage, and ultimately level the playing field.
It's a whole new way of thinking about the job search, and what's really interesting is that RoleCatcher isn't just for job seekers.
Right.
Remember that point in the material about registered employers being able to search for candidates based on skills?
Yeah.
Imagine a world where you're not chasing after jobs, but the jobs are actually coming after you based on what you bring to the table.
Now, that would be a game changer, wouldn't it? It's a complete paradigm shift.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been so conditioned to think about job hunting as this one-sided pursuit where we're constantly pitching ourselves to potential employers. But what if the power dynamic shifted and companies were actively seeking out the best fit candidates based on skills and experience rather than just a fancy resume or a strong network?
It would change everything.
Yeah.
No more mass applying to jobs. You're not even sure that no more feeling lost in a sea of applicants.
Right.
Your skills would speak for themselves, and your dream job could find you.
That's the future that platforms like RoleCatcher are hinting at.
Yeah.
And it's an exciting one to consider. It's about putting the emphasis back on what truly matters: talent potential and the ability to make a meaningful contribution.
Well, there you have it. We dove deep into RoleCatcher, exploring its features, its potential impact on the future of job searching, and how it's changing the game for both job seekers and employers. It's clear that AI is here to stay in the world of recruitment, but platforms like this are ensuring that we can all navigate this new landscape with confidence and even a little bit of excitement.
Absolutely. And as you continue your own exploration of this evolving job market, here's something to ponder. If technology can predict our next favorite song, or even the perfect product recommendation, what's stopping it from helping us discover our true career calling, perhaps even before we realize it ourselves?
Now, that's a thought to ponder until next time. Keep learning, keep exploring, and most importantly, keep believing in the power of your own potential.